All right, welcome, fam. So this is our training on Popl'd, which is a digital business card. I can't talk. So I'm going to show you guys briefly, like kind of what it is, how to order it, what it can do, all of those kind of things. So we are going to get started in just a moment, as soon as we give people a little bit of time just to get in. So while we're waiting, guys, has anybody ordered their business cards already? Anybody that is newer, maybe? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. All right. So yes, guys, you can, for those of you that are new, if you want a physical business card, you can go to 4over4.com and you can get your first 200 of them for free. Okay. Okay. So I do see some people already have a digital one. Okay. Awesome. Right. Daisy, I'm with you. I had no idea about this until, probably, I think it was back in October that we did the Texas boot camp, and Coach Val, which I am going to show you her Popl'd page as well. So she actually did a training over it. And as soon as she was done with that training, I was ready to order it. So I wanted to share with you guys, since I know it's kind of a newer thing. Yeah, it's a newer thing. So I wanted to share with you guys. So I will go ahead and share my screen here. So guys, basically Popl'd is a digital business card. So instead of having a physical card that you hand to somebody and they take with them, right? Instead of that, you have multiple ways to have them scan a digital business card. Now, I'm going to show you a few of the different options that they have first, and then I will show you the page. Okay. I don't want that. So, okay, let me go ahead and log in. Actually, here, hold on. Let me do, because I don't really want that website. So here we go. Okay, so guys, if you go to Popl'd.co, you can go right here to products and you can put shop all. We're going to look at all of them. So first and foremost, they have a card. It's pretty thick. It's basically like a credit card. Okay, so what you do, you have that and it looks like this on the front. On the back, it has a QR code. Guys, there's two different ways to use a Popl'd, any of these Popl'ds. Number one is you can take that Popl'd and put it on an iPhone. You can put it right here at the top of the iPhone and you hold it there for just a second and it pops right on the phone. It'll pop and it will take them to your Popl'd page. Okay. The other thing that you can do is have your person that you're talking to scan the QR code and they will take them to your page as well. Okay, so there is two different ways to use it. Guys, if you have somebody that has a Android phone, it actually has to be in the middle of the phone, not at the top. Okay, so iPhone is at the top of the phone. Android is in the middle of the phone. So you have these credit card, they're pretty thick, like a credit card. So you have these that are credit card types. You can do a custom card where you put your logo on there, that kind of thing. You have this little card that attaches to the bottom of your phone, so that it's always there. You can customize that as well. They have metal ones. So these ones up here are just plastic, right? That thick plastic, but these are a metal one. They even have an Apple Watch band. Okay, so you can see the QR code right up here. Excuse me, guys. Then they have a pack of 3 and a pack of 5 on the digital business cards, the plastic ones. You also have a rope band, okay, that goes around your wrist. You can do a the dot, right? Like that goes, like I have this on the back of my phone, right? You can have those. I have this one that is the band, right? It's like the bracelet that's on there. It's like a rubber texture, like it or material. It's like rubber. It's actually really comfortable. You can adjust it right here, as you can see. You pop it right here where it says Popl'd. You would hold that to the top of their phone or the middle of their phone, depending on which one it is. You would hold it there, or you could flip your wrist over and you can see the QR code right here. Okay. This one would be great. The display, this one would be great for those of you that do vendor booths. You could set this up at a vendor booth and people could walk up and scan it, right? And do that. This one is just a really big one, right? You can do badges. You've got all kinds of options on here. So then they have some packages, right? I will say they even have some that like are this gold color right here. You can see, right, the one that sticks to your phone. You can get these little stickers as well. So with those stickers, you could put them like in the window of your car. You could put them on some of the collateral that we get if you wanted to, that you're going to put out like at a bank or doctor's office. You could always put those on collateral as well if you wanted. So you've got a few different options for that. You've got the badge again. They also have some keychains. Okay, so we've got this one. You can get it in multiple different colors. You've got this one little starter pack. So there's a lot of different options. Okay, guys. So you can go on here and you can choose like what fits your style the best, right? For me, I did get this bracelet. I have one. I got my husband one as well that goes to my Popl'd page. I also ordered a 3-pack of these cards because I have one in case I ever forget to put my wristband on, right? I have one that stays in my wallet. I gave my mom one and I gave my dad one because a lot of times they will be out and have somebody ask them about a trip. My dad, especially, he'll be like, oh, my daughter's a travel agent. And so he'll then text me, hey, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to give them your information? So I got him that card, and he's a little not tech savvy, right? Like he's not the best at tech. So I told him, I said, Dad, just flip it over and have them scan the QR code, right? Because I don't need you trying to pop it and all of that kind of stuff and not knowing what you're doing. So I did give them that. All of those are linked to my page though. So if my mom shows it to somebody, that QR code is going to go to my page, right? If my dad does it, that's going to go to my page. My husband has the wristband. If somebody pops it, it goes to my page. Okay. So you can go on here and you can choose whatever fits your style best, right? Whatever you feel like. If you like wristbands, great. If you like the Apple Watch, right? If you have an Apple Watch and you want the band, great. You can do that, right? Now, here's what I love, guys. And I'm going to show you my page, my Popl'd page. Okay. Let me make sure that was right. Yeah. Okay. So when somebody scans either the QR code or when I touch my wristband or the card or whatever to their phone and it pops, hold on. Sorry. I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay, give me just a second because this literally just worked earlier. Slash. Here we go. Okay. So when you do that, guys, it's going to take you to, or it's going to take them to this page. This is my Popl'd page. You can see the very first thing for them to do is put in their contact information, email, name, phone number. Okay. That gives me a connection to them. That gives me a way to reach out to them. Okay. And connect with them. Now, they don't have to fill this out in order to see your page. They can click this little X right here, but a lot of people don't pay attention to that. Okay. So, then you can go in, I've got a picture of my kids and me, right? And then my logo right here. I put a little blurb about me, right? A little bit of information. The thing that I love, guys, is you can go right here and you can put all of these links, and a lot of these are affiliate links, right? This is my Viator link. When you click on this, it takes you to my Viator page. You can see my name right up here. So if somebody wants to do an excursion, I can give them my Popl'd page and say, hey, go to this website, click on activities and excursions, and you can have access to all of that. You can book straight from that link. Same thing with buying tickets. It takes them to my golden tickets page, right? These are all things that they can book on their own, and they don't have to book it through me. Okay. I've got my Disney mini site up here, so they can go and they can look at my Disney mini site. You can see my name right up there. They can go through and see all of these pictures, right? Go and check out Disney, all of the different things that Disney offers. Okay. Then they have, you also have get a quote. So when you click on that, it takes you to my quote request page. And you can see I've got all of the questions on here that I need info on their request. So they can fill that out and it gets emailed to me. I also have the credit card authorization form saved on here. So they can go in and fill this out, send it back to me. And I have their credit card authorization form, right? They can connect with me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Both of these are linked to that. Guys, if you have been here for at least 6 months, go register with Sandals. They can go click on this beaches icon. It will take them to my affiliate link with Sandal or with beaches, and they can book their honeymoon and I still earn the commission. So guys, seriously, get these affiliate links set up. This is a way to basically make money in your sleep, right? They can come and click on these things. They can book it themselves if they're those type of people, and you still get the commission. So I've got each one of those for honeymoons and then each one of those for weddings. Okay. I also have on here, if you're interested in becoming a travel agent, because I am a team builder mentor. So I have on here my Calendly link. When they click on that, it normally goes to my page. For some reason, it's not working right at the moment, but I've got to go in and make sure and update that. So when they click on that, it will take them to my Calendly link where they can go ahead and schedule for that initial meeting, right? I talk right here, click on this icon to get scheduled for our Zoom meeting where we explain all there is to know about getting started. It's 100% remote with flexible schedule, right? So if they go on here and they're like, oh my gosh, I can become a travel agent, right? And they were just going to be a client maybe, but now they see that they can become a travel agent and just sit through a meeting. They can schedule that Calendly link, right? Then you can connect with me other places. I've got my phone number, my email, and my website that is not this website, right? That you can go to in order to see other stuff, other ways to connect with me. Okay. Let me see what is going on in the chat here. All right. Yeah. Winter, I don't think they have, I don't think they have any for Samsung. KGB, I hate you. There is a list of affiliate links. So Brian, go ahead and reach out to your mentor, and they can definitely hook you up with that. And yes, Winter, it is 2 different affiliate links for the weddings and honeymoons. Yes. Can we scan the back of your card on a computer screen? Quite possibly. Let me get my card. Hold on. Okay. So this is my Popl'd card. I think you guys can see it, but let me see here. There we go. So this is the front of my Popl'd card. You can see it's basically just like a credit card, right? And then on the back right here is my QR code. So you can always scan that if somebody can't figure out quite how to like do the popping on it, right? You can always have them scan that QR code and then it would be the same thing. It would take you to the same site. Okay. Now, on that, I'm going to show you because I'm a newer beginner of Popl'd. Priscilla, I can send it to you. I am a newer beginner to Popple, so mine is fairly simple, right? Let me show you the amazing Coach Val and what Coach Val does. And let me just do this, coachval.com. Now, she has actually set up hers to, her website is bookcoachval.com. That is her website that she's had forever, okay? You can go in and customize your Popple to make your original website go to your Popple page. So if she tells somebody, hey, go to bookcoachval.com, that will take them to her Popple page. Okay. So again, you can see right here, it has the information to add and connect, right? She's actually got her address in there because she has a storefront. So I didn't want to put my home address on mine. So she actually has a storefront in Missouri. So she put that in there. Then she's got a little bit about herself, right? The save contact. Now hers is a lot like mine because I copied her. They say copy the right cat, right? So she's got get a quote right here, the excursions. She has trip insurance on hers. I have not added that to mine yet. But if you click on this, it will take them to 10 leg, where let's say they booked a trip through somebody else, right? And they didn't get trip insurance on it, or they booked it themselves on Expedia, but they didn't get trip insurance. They can go right here and that will link them to her 10 leg, which is also an affiliate link. They can purchase that trip insurance and she still gets the commission for it. This goes to her golden tickets. This one actually goes to Classic Vacations. So it also has an affiliate link and you can see right here's her name and information, right? So they can go on Classic Vacations and they can book something for themselves and she still gets that commission. She has this credit card authorization form. She has Let's Chat, a consultation. If you click on that, it will take you to her Calendly where you get 15 minutes that you can schedule for free right here. She's got it in there to have a consultation. Now she specializes in weddings and honeymoons. So a lot of times they want a consultation for that, right? So she has her Calendly that will go to schedule a consultation with her Facebook and Instagram as well. Guys, this is what I love and what I will probably start doing once I start booking trips like this, because this is kind of how I want to do it. These are all trips that she has planned, group trips that she has planned coming up. She has a Costa Rica one that is happening at the end of January, I believe it is. Let's see. See if it says. Yeah, January 21st through 24th. When you click on this, she's got pictures of where they're staying, which is Planet Hollywood, as you can see. The dates, where it's at, it's all inclusive. She put pictures in here of the rooms, then all of your information that she can take. And then once you submit it, it does say, thank you, we'll reach out within 24 hours to get you booked, right? This is a group that she's working on going to Costa Rica. Then you have the India experience. You can see right here. Now, this is a trip through Culture Holidays that she set up. And so it's already a guided trip. Okay. So you can see she took the itinerary and put it right up here so that they know everything that they would do. She grabbed some amazing pictures. Then she breaks it down by day. This is what we're going to do day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. Right. Look at these pictures. Like these things are freaking phenomenal, right? So she has these set up and this is another way for her to advertise these trips, right? So she's got all what's included, what's not, the cancellation on it. Non-travel agent pricing is $1,200 with $100 deposit. Travel agent pricing is $1,000, right? So it's $200 less. Then you can go down here and travel insurance. That's her 10 leg. You can see right here, right? So they can purchase that insurance on there. Same thing on these other ones. Going back to Africa happens in 2024. This is actually one I would really love to go on with her. And look at all this. Like she goes above and beyond on these websites. But this is another one that is through Culture Holidays. So she goes and does the same thing, right? She puts day 1, day 2, all of those things. So when people go to her Popl'd page, they can go and maybe they're just going on to fill out a quote request, right? Maybe they're like, oh, let me get a quote request for this trip to Jamaica, whatever, right? But as they're right here, they're looking at all of this other stuff, and then they see Costa Rica and they're like, oh, well, what is that? Oh, well, now look at all of these. Now they go in and they're probably going to click on all of these to see what they are, right? She gets them to this website and then lets the website do the work of getting them interested in all of these other things. She also has the honeymoons. These go to her beaches and sandals. That one's beaches. Or no, that one, I think that one might be beaches, and then this one might be sandals. She also has her email, WhatsApp, phone number, the address, the Cash App, the LinkedIn, all of those things. Guys, she's also a team builder. So she has, if you're interested in becoming a travel agent, click the link to start. You can click right here to say, I'm ready. And I believe it takes you to her Calendly again to schedule that. And then she put in this little video. I believe I watched it the other day. I believe it's about 15 minutes or so. Then she even put in here travel agents, helpful business tools. So these are for us, right? Here's a Square referral link. Here's where you can order a Popl'd. And here is a referral link for Travel Joy, right? So she's even got things in there like that. So you can see hers is way better than mine, which is why I showed hers, but she goes all out, right? This video, all of these things, all of these trips right here. This one gives you the new icon of the seas for Royal Caribbean. You can watch their video, right? Where they go in and they show all about this ship and what all is on it. And then that gets people like, oh man, that looks dope, right? I need to get on that. I need to be on there. So this is like her one-stop shop. Okay, let me go ahead and see. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay. She makes the big commission checks, right? Yeah. I need to learn how she does that. Ashley did say we should have gone to St. Louis. I'm telling you guys, when we do these do these little like boot camps and 1-day super Saturdays and regionals, all of that, y'all get there, right? We get to learn amazing things that we didn't know about. She does go on the group trips, yes. So they just got back from Bali. And you can go find her on Facebook and not friend request her, but you can click the 3 little dots and you can follow her and you'll still see all of her postings. And you can go back and look at her pictures. Her profile picture on Facebook is actually a picture she took in Bali. She's sitting on a swing that's overlooking a cliff. And they swung her out and she, is holding on to it, and smiled, and they took her picture. It's super cool. Yeah, you can go to bookcoachval.com or that poplme.co/Valerie. Absolutely. Yeah, right. She's absolutely amazing. Okay. So guys, in order to set this up, I highly recommend doing it on your phone because it's much, much easier. Okay. Let me do a new share and just do my desktop. There we go. I highly recommend doing it on your phone, but you can do it on the computer. Okay. But I'm going to show you, this is how big it is, right? It's a little rough. So you can go right in here and edit your profile. Okay. Then you can scroll down here and you can do you can set up the links right here. Okay. Now, when you scroll down, give me a second, you can click add links and contacts. When you do that, it already has some that are saved. So like, are you wanting to put your phone number, your email, your Instagram, your website, your LinkedIn contact card, right? You can just click those and then put in that information and it's already got like the LinkedIn icon, right? Are you wanting to do some kind of stuff like this, right? The phone number, the email, the contact card, the WhatsApp, right? FaceTime address, all of that. Then it has all of your social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, right? Snapchat, Clubhouse, Twitch. I am so old, I don't even know what some of these are. Pinterest, right? Then for business, you can do your website. You can do your Calendly link. You can do Google reviews that you can put on there. If you have an Etsy page or some kind of app, right? All of these. Square right here, Yelp reviews, right? You can add all of those. You can do different payments. You saw on hers that she had some of those on there, like Cash App and stuff. You can even do videos. She did a video on hers, right? So you would click on this, you would put that link, and then it would embed that video in there. Right here is where you would click the text selection, which is what we did like right up here, right? Where we were putting an about me. You could do that. This is where on the file, guys, that's where I put my credit card authorization form, right? I saved it to my computer and then I clicked on file and I uploaded it into my Popl'd and under this one, and that's how that is in there, okay? Once you do that, here's the expandable text. So that's, you know, like you can have like a heading and then that has a little down arrow where you can expand it and put even more information, right? But maybe you don't want it to be super long on your page. So you could just do the expandable text so that when they're scrolling through, it's not taking up everything, right? Maybe you're putting like 4 paragraphs in there about something and you don't want it to just be all that, right? So you can always do the expandable text for that. You can do custom links. You can put your link tree. You can put Discord on here, Telegram on here, OnlyFans if you want. You can do all of these, right? They've got tons of those. You can even put music, right? So Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all of those. Guys, it has so many different things to set up on here. So all you have to do, it's easier on your phone. I will say that. It is easier on your phone. And sometimes when I was trying to do this, because I'm more of like a computer person, like I want to be able to do it on there. It wouldn't let me copy and paste like a link, right? Whenever I did my Calendly link, it wouldn't let me copy it and then paste it in here on the computer. I had to go into my app, my Popl'd app, and do it on my phone. So that's why I always say, like, just do it on your phone. It's much easier, right? If you decide, so like I messed up on one, right here, you can see these book beaches resorts. I changed that. I had already made them. So I just clicked this to go over to the left. You can see it's different, which takes it off of my page. Okay. So if you mess up, that's totally okay. You just click it and it'll be off of there, right? You can even move these by grabbing this. You can move them to get them set up on your page how you want them, right? However you want these little icons to be in order right here. You can go ahead and move these in up and down in order to get them in the order that you want. Okay. Then once you get all of those on there, I always recommend having this lead capture on, because that will let you know when you have a new lead on there. Okay. Let me see. Make sure I'm not missing any questions over here. Can you set up and post it in your Facebook page? Yes, Carmel, it's on my Facebook page. So instead of my website, I have my Popl'd website on there, so that if people click on that, it's going to take them to my Popl'd page instead of my my actual domain website. Yeah. Yes. So guys, to do the pro version, you can see right here, to do the pro version, it is $7.99 a month. Okay. So you purchase either the wristband or whatever device, right, you want to use. You purchase that. It's just a one-time fee. I think the wristband was like 20 or 25, I think. You purchase that and then you link it to this, and to do the pro version, that is where it will cost you $7.99 a month. Okay. So you can see on, let me scroll down here. You can see whenever you are adding these links, some of them will say pro, like Calendly says pro, which means if you don't have the pro version, you can't add your Calendly link, right? Same thing with Google reviews, right? There was some of these other ones over here, Yelp, all of that. Zelle you can't do, right? So there's the embedded video, the text selection or the text section, the file. Some of these you can't do if you don't have the pro version. So it gets very limited if you don't pay for that pro version. But guys, it's $7.99 a month. Like, that's not bad, right? That's not bad at all. Has anybody had trouble, I think is what it's supposed to say, filling out your CC auth form when doing it on the phone? Oh yeah, I just see where you put trouble with an asterisk. So I haven't had anybody do it yet because I just added it. I think I just added it maybe a week ago. After the St. Louis boot camp, I went on and I realized that she had her CC auth form on there and I hadn't put mine on there yet. So I went and added it. I haven't had anybody do it yet. So I can't really give any feedback on whether or not they have trouble with it. You're more than welcome to go on my Popl'd page and click on credit card authorization and just try to fill it out and see if it works okay. But that's, that's up to you, obviously. Is that something you have linked to your, okay, yes. Yeah, so Heather, I did see where Heather saw earlier that right now they have a deal going on that you get 4 months for free if you buy a year package. So if you're like, yeah, I want to do this, that's $7.99 a month, right? You actually get 4 months for free if you pay for the full year in advance. So that would be another way to save some money on it. Absolutely. Priscilla, yes, you can go to their main page, the Popl'd.co, and they you can contact them there. I do the pro version. Yes. Yes. I have the pro version. So I want it to have everything, right? I want it to be able to do everything that I want it to do. So guys, one thing that she did share, which is why I put the CC auth form on here. One thing that she shared over the weekend in St. Louis is this. When you have somebody sign the credit card authorization form, you can do a electronic signature, right? She said, if you're going to do that, go with TravelJoy, not Travefy. And the reason was because TravelJoy will actually capture their IP address when they sign it. So you have proof that it was that person. With Travefy, it doesn't capture that IP address. And if they're just signing electronically, it's not as binding, let's say that, if you had to go to court. Okay. She used the example of one of her agents, and I feel so bad for this agent and having family like this, but she used the example that one of her agents who was in the room did a group trip, and her cousin paid for his stuff and then did a chargeback and said that he never authorized that payment. Thank goodness that this agent had gotten a physical signature, like wet signature, right? He had to print it off, sign it, send it back to her. So Archer, when he did the chargeback, Archer contacted this agent and said, hey, I need the credit card authorization form signed. So she sent it to him, right? They took it all the way to court. Like this guy took it all the way to court to try and go against this and say that it wasn't him. And she had that physical copy. So Archer ended up winning, right? There was no question about it. That's his signature. They could verify that that was his signature. And so he had no leg to stand on, right? If it is an electronic signature, that could get questionable because it doesn't exactly match their signature, right? If you go and sign something, mine looks like a hot mess on some of those electronic signatures. Mine looks like a hot mess sometimes. Sometimes I don't even sign the right name. I'll be using my husband's Akimbo card, but I'll sign my name, right? So, and it's in his name. So sometimes those don't look exactly the same. So if you have a physical wet signature, right, where they had to print it off and they had to sign it, that is going to be the most binding. Secondly would be Travel Joy, where it captures their IP address, so that there's no question on that, right? Yeah, maybe your signature doesn't match exactly, but I've got the IP address that says it goes right to your phone or right to your laptop or whatever, right? So that is something that she shared with us. And that is why I just added the credit card authorization form to this website. Because I was doing an electronic signature before and I didn't really think about that. Once she shared that, I was like, yep, I gotta change. I'm just going to do a wet signature and not even worry about it. Right. So you can add this on there. So you can go in and customize this, guys. As you add things, you can then click this preview button and then it will take you to the Popl'd page and you can go in and be like, okay, so right at first, maybe I just had these top 3 on there, right? Oh, okay. So I can see, yeah, those look good. And then I can, get out of it and I can go back in here and add some more, right? And then that way you can preview it and then you can go back in here and you can move these around wherever you want them, whatever order you want them to be in, if you don't go in order of where you put everything, right? Like if I didn't do the quote first, the excursions next, the tickets next, that kind of thing. So you can go in and customize them. You can click right here and you can do connections. Okay, so let me get out of that. So you can see some connections in here. Me and KGB are connected. These are not my connections. These are just other people, but these top ones are my connections. People that have gone to my page and filled out that information, right? Their name, their phone number, all of that stuff. So that puts them in my connections right there. You can also do it like this. So let's say one day I forgot my wristband and I forgot my card or forgot my wallet or something. I can open my Popl'd app and I can have them scan this QR code right here. So it gives them the same thing, right? They can just scan that and do it. It also gives you insights when you do the pro version. So you can see, right, 43 pops, 15 link taps. This is the last 7 days right here. So I haven't had any connections in the last 7 days. Tap through rate, right? All of this. Then it will show you how many times people have tapped on each one of these things. Okay, so I've had 5 taps on get a quote, 5 taps on Instagram, 4 on my Calendly link, right? Some of these are mine, by the way, because I was testing things out a minute ago, but you can see on here, 6 taps on my website, 7 taps on my golden tickets, right? 8 on my excursions, 10 on my book Disney. So it will give you insights on each of those that you can go on and then you can see what is everybody tapping on, right? Then you've got your settings. This will walk you through how to use it, right? Like how to make it pop. Like I said, on an iPhone, it's got to be at the top, right? It just walks you through that. You can activate a new Popl'd device and you can see my devices. I have 5, right? I have 3 of these cards and then I have 2 wristbands. So I have all of those have been connected to this website right here. You can do teams. Obviously, this wouldn't really go with us, right? It wouldn't really work for us. But if you have another business, you could do teams and you can put multiple businesses on this one thing, right? You can have multiple websites that it goes to. You can remove the branding and all of that if you have the pro version. It's got all of my account information, right? I've even got a little thing, a little coupon right now for get 30% off, right? All of that stuff. I can invite people. I can send it, to people, all of those kind of things. You can go into my personal. So this is my personal information instead of my business information, right? And you can go on there. I don't have a whole lot on there, like just mainly my information, right? My main stuff. I just use it for my business. But like I said, you can add multiple businesses to this if you have other businesses. Yeah. Winter, I hear you. Yeah, Popl'd. No. Sorry. My website is popl'd.co/Chase Adventures Travel. That's my business. If you are just wanting the actual Popl'd website itself, like not my page, then you can go to just Popl'd.co. But I'll show you right here. If you go right here, you can actually buy a Popl'd. And using that link, you get a discount on it. So it'll then take you to the regular page where you can see all the different things that you can buy, and it gives you a discount on it. So you can click on my page and then click on that, and it'll do that for you. So it'll take you right in here. You can go through and pick whatever works best for you, kind of thing. Okay. Any questions from anybody? Let me stop sharing my screen real quick. Any questions on any of that? I'm happy to answer any questions if you do have them. I don't think I missed any in here, but let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, oh, and somebody jumped off. I don't know who it was, but we were at 31 and now we're only at 30, but, let's, why don't we give away a Popl'd? Anyone want to get a Popl'd today? All right. Let's give away a Popl'd then. So Priscilla, no, it's poplme.co, not .com, .co, C-O / Chase Adventures with an S travel. Travel is singular. So you just have the S in the wrong place there. Okay, so we've got, what do we have? 30? Where's KGB? KGB, where are you at? There you is. I'm gonna unmute you, homie. Can you hear me? Adrian, I love those pop cakes, man. Christina, can you unmute? I hit the button for you to unmute. Where'd she go? I know she's on here. Did she leave? I mean, I see her in here. I'm gonna call this fool. Hold on. What's she doing? All right. Oh yeah, Winter, she's getting the phone call. The phone call. I need her to answer and unmute herself. I need her help with this. She ain't gonna answer. Oh, I need you to unmute yourself. I need you on this call to do something for me. I'm trying to hit the unmute button and you just not even answering on here. Okay, well, come back and unmute yourself. All right, bye. Right, listen, y'all, I need her, right? This fool, right? She a fool, I tell you. She gonna walk away to do something.
You know, sometimes a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Hold on. You know, I walked back to the camera. Hold on, let me turn the camera on. I walked back to my computer and I saw you like this, and I was like, I wonder who she's calling. I looked down on my phone, it says Hawaiian. I said, oh, she's calling me.
Oh, she calling me.
Got it. Cool.
Because I'd be sitting here and I say, KGB, can you unmute yourself? And there was crickets, just crickets, like nothing.
My bad.
I said, watch me call this fool and tell her to get up on here.
My bad. What's going on?
So I'm gonna need your help.
Okay.
Because we're gonna give away a Popl'd today.
Oh, that's what we're doing today?
That's what we're doing today. Yeah, that's what we're
Merry
doing.
Christmas.
So right. I'm telling you. Oh, and look, now somebody jump back in. I don't know who.
Oh, you know what? We better lock this meeting.
We better lock this meeting. Let me lock that.
Lock it, because what we're not gonna do is have people going and trying to tell people, hey, come in. They're giving away a Popl'd.
Right? Yeah, we ain't trying to do.
You gotta have been here from the beginning.
Yeah. All right. So here's what I need you to do. Not including myself and you. You don't get to be part of this. I'm sorry, friend.
Lame.
Welcome to that platinum status.
Yeah.
There's 29 people, not including the two of us. So what I need you to do is I need you to just pick a number between 1 to 29. And then I'm going to count on here And whatever number you tell me, I'm just going to count, and that's who's going to win it, whoever's in that spot.
Okay, I got my number.
I'm pretty sure I probably already know it, actually. Do I know it?
Yes.
I already know it, right? Okay, go ahead and tell everybody else while I'm counting.
Okay, my number is 13.
That would be Mr. Alex.
Woo! Alex.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Woohoo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Woo-hoo.
All right, Alex, I'm going to connect with you. Once we get done, I'll text you. I've got your number, or I'll message you on Telegram. I've got your number, and I will figure out which one you want me to order. And then we'll get that ordered for you. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming. I hope this was enlightening, that you guys learned a little bit, and everything. So feel free to go out and you know, knock down the website, with all your orders on Popl'd. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, or if you're trying to set up your Popl'd website, and you have any questions, you can always reach me on Telegram, and I'll try to help walk you through it. And if it's something that I can do, you can always go to my Popl'd or Coach Val's, probably Coach Val's, because hers looks better, right? You can always go to hers and kind of copy what she did, what I did, right? Add what you want, and then kind of customize it to fit you. But I hope this was helpful for everybody. Thanks for showing up, guys. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, or whatever holiday you celebrate if it's not Christmas. And I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season. I will see you guys later. Bye.